record. Oh, okay, we're recording. Congratulations, Allie is our newest Emerald coach. I want to give a big shout out to Allie. Caitlin Schuler has officially locked in 1-star, so congratulations on that. Taylor Perry, you are officially a Success Club 5 All-Star, so congratulations on that. That means that she has hit Success Club for 12 months consecutively without missing a single month. Okay, I want to shout a couple people out for non-related, hold on, so I can just share my presentation and not my whole thing. I want to give a couple people some shout outs for like non-scale victories, non-business related victories, because I think these are really, really important to share. So Ashley Lemons weighed herself in this morning, and she is 17.5 pounds down from when she started last year, which is super, super incredibly huge. Still getting goosebumps. We were both crying this morning, but she was crying this morning saying she feels so strong. She doesn't feel like the wiggle when she walks anymore. Her body's tightening up and she just feels fantastic. And obviously this isn't the end of the road for her. She's going to continue her journey, but she hit her goal. Her goal was 165 and she is 162.3. And I am just so incredibly proud of that. And I think we need to remember to recognize not just the business, but what's going on in people's lives as well. Also, Cassie Barrett. Y'all know she's my sister. She is going through so many different things. She just got a brand new job, and she just shared this photo with me yesterday. She weighs the same in both of these pictures. So stop letting the scale be the judge. Like, stop putting all of the weight on the scale. So she's been questioning her transformation for a while, and she kind of forgets to think about her internal transformation, which I think is just as equally important. So I just want to shout her out and say congratulations. So, okay, we've got some Success Starters. Tasha, you're in your last month of Success Starter. Lock in Success Club this month, Tasha, and you will be getting a ticket to Summit for next year. New coaches, get on this board. If you hit Success Club in your first month, you will start your Success Starter, your path to Success Starter, I should say. You guys, this board is so sad. Oh my God. This board is sad. It's only the first week, so it's okay. But Success Club board, shout out to Tatiana, Chelsea, Amanda, Chrissy, Allie, and Ashley for all having points on the board. Let's lock this in early, guys. We've got Summit coming. You will not have time to work at Summit. So make sure you lock in Success Club before you go to Summit this year. You will likely have a Summit hangover, and then you'll have a Summit boom after Summit, but only if you're getting that momentum now. Get that momentum going, start talking about it, be sharing about it. 500 PV board, we've got some people on the board. Again, without Success Club, there's a little PV. So we need to be upping these things. New coaches, anchorsaway2019.com. Go there and register. I say this every time. Go to anchorsaway2019.com and register for our Success Club trip. Summit. We will be having a Summit call next week. We will review everything that's going on at Summit. We'll talk about our Summit schedule. We will talk about how to prepare for Summit, how to share about Summit, how to prepare for after Summit. And if you are not going to Summit, still get on this call because you can be talking about it too. There will be a live stream of Summit, so you can plug in from home even if you can't be there, and we'll share everything we can possibly share while we are there. All right. Last big thing I want to talk about before we give this over to Hayley. Lift 4 is launching on, what, Tuesday or Wednesday or the 11th, whatever day that is. So Lift 4 is launching. You guys should all be talking about it, okay? We need to be promoting this like wildfire. This is the program for the summer. It's 4 days a week. It's 30 minutes a day. You get Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays off, and Joel lets you drink. This is the program for the summer. Everyone should be promoting this program for the summer. It will be on demand for all customers come October, but it's VIP access only starting July 14th. Here's our pricing. So if anybody hasn't seen pricing, there will be challenge packs available with Shakeology or the Performance Stack, and it comes with 2 bands. It will be $180, but if it's before the end of July, $10 off. So $170 challenge packs. The Mega Pack also includes, hold on, the Deluxe Pack, I did these backwards. The Deluxe Pack includes Shakeology and the Performance line, and that's going to be $230 until the end of July. And then the mega pack is going to include, I don't know exactly how many tubs of everything it is, but it's everything pictured right there. And that'll be $445 through the end of July. For people that already have Beachbody On Demand and they don't need Beachbody On Demand, like to repurchase it, it'll be $140 for Shakeology or the Performance Stack and 2 bands and early access to Lift. They can also get it with Shakeology and Beachbody Performance, and that will end up being $200 before July 30th, July 31st or whatever. Coaches can get it for as little as $39.95 for just the VIP access, $49.95 for VIP access and bands. So we can get that just by ourselves. We can get that starting on June 11th. So I'm sure you guys decide which package you're going to do, and we're going to start launching it. Here's the options for coaches too, by the way. I posted these on our team page already, so you guys can check these out. But if you have any questions about them, I want you to ask. You probably saw this post that I did the other day. The first 100 people to drop a heart below, I'll send you a free workout to try. This got a ton of engagement. What I want you guys to do with this, I'm going to share this real quick. I'm going to share this on our team page right after this call. There's a lot of talking. There's a lot of noise, sorry. So I want you guys to hear me. Right after our team call, I'm going to post this link at our team page so you guys can check this out. This is what I'm using to launch Lift 4. So everyone who says that they are interested in Lift 4, I am sending them the link to that program. Then their name is getting put on this list. As soon as I know they're interested in Lift 4, their name is going on this list. And then I'm going to start color coding them. They're going to get added to our Lift 4 launch group, the interest group. As soon as they are added to the interest group, they turn blue. Then the next thing I'm going to do is follow up to see when they got their workout done and figure out why they want to do this program. What are their fitness goals? Then they'll turn yellow. When I'm going to follow up about enrolling on June 11th, they're going to turn purple. They're going to turn green when they purchase. They're going to turn red if they say no. This is my tracker system. You all can have access to this. I'm going to give you the link so you can put your own name in a column and start tracking. This is going to be like the easiest way to keep track of your customers for Lift 4, and it will give you the accountability to actually follow up with them. We've got some testimonials listed here with some before and after pictures that you guys can come and pull and share. They're going to be in our Lift 4 launch group as well. So if you guys need content, just jump into our Lift 4 launch group and you can find some content to share on your social media. We're going to have a posting schedule. I'm going to assign posts for you guys so you guys can share in our launch group, the VIP group, so that you each have a role in that group. And we'll talk more about this moving forward. But I want you guys to be talking about Lift 4. Don't wait till it's already out because all the coaches are talking about Lift 4 right now. Make sure you're talking about Lift 4 too. If you have questions, message me or your upline. And let me get out of this. I will share that link in the team page afterwards. But we have a special guest today, so I'm done with my little spiel. Hayley Christian is one of my good friends in coaching. We met because I roped her into speaking at our Super Saturday event. And she came down and talked, and I just love her. So she is an 8-star diamond coach. She is an elite coach. She is a Success Club 10 legend, which means she has hit Success Club 10 or more for the past 2 years. I know it's been longer than that. She has been a coach for 4 years, only really pushing the business for 2, and she is a 6-figure earner. And she just, like 2 weeks ago, announced that she retired her husband. So her husband is no longer working because thank you, Beachbody. And they're the cutest little couple, and they're adorable. And Hayley, I'm going to stop sharing my screen so you can take it away.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Dude, your slides and stuff. I need to get on that level. You guys have an amazing coach. I'm like, can I sign up under you?
Yes, you can. Sign up under me under a new email address.
So, all right, my topic, and I kind of want you guys to just like ask, where's people's faces?
I know. If you can jump on here with your face, let's see. I know some of these girls are working, but if you can.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's noon. I feel so weird being on this call right now, guys. I usually have a little drink and I can't. It's weird. You know? So I have my Energize. So my topic is, I don't know. I feel like what I'm going to say, you already know. So like, I really hope that you guys have questions to ask me at the end or during, and I can help you that way as well. But being attractive on social media, creating posts that are eye catching, and like basically like learning how to like be yourself, which obviously takes time. But I'm going to share like not much of my story. I have a problem always thinking that everybody knows my story and I just like fly through it. But I'm just like, people are sick of it, you know. But really quick, before coaching, I was working 19-hour days. I was working 9 to 5 as a hairdresser, 5 to 3 o'clock in the morning as a bartender. And I had like no life. I was super unhealthy. I did really bad, unhealthy things. I gained a bunch of weight. I was really mean, like literally like threw change in people's faces type of mean. And I just needed to change. And I never really looked at my future ever because I was always so busy. I remember one day, first of all, my legs were huge, and once in a great while, I would be like, oh my God, they look like this now. What are they going to look like when I'm like 50? You know, it's disgusting. So that's the one reason why I was like, oh my gosh, probably work out. And another thing was like, one day I remember looking and I'm like, what do I want to do when I like get older? And I was already like 25, you know. I'm like, I do not want to be a bartender forever. And hairdressing, even though I went to school for it, paying student loans, like I don't love it. It stresses me out, and I don't want a job that stresses me out. It gives me wicked bad anxiety. And on top of all that, like I needed to work both jobs to even like make the money I needed, you know? And if I had to quit one, I would rather have quit the hairdressing, and which is kind of sad, you know? Cause I went to school for it and everything. And you don't make a lot of money as a hairdresser. You really don't. And as a bartender you do, but like, I don't want to do that for life. So it's just a really hard like decision. And I just remember thinking like, oh my God, like my future, I didn't imagine myself, like I never traveled ever. I pictured myself being retired, if I was lucky, at like 80, and then traveling with like my husband. And he was a construction worker, so he doesn't really have like an awesome retiring situation going on for him. So I was like, wow, we're just gonna like work like this forever and ever and ever, and my hands are gonna fall off and my legs are gonna be huge and I'm gonna have the biggest veins all over my body. So I got my varicose veins fixed actually, guys. They're not 100% yet, but was a lot of money and a lot of time that I would never have if it wasn't for this, you know. I feel like a whole new person. But anyway, so I looked into my future. I saw nothing. I didn't know about coaching. And even if I did know about coaching, I probably wouldn't even think it was real because I'm such a hater. I think everything's fake. I think everything's a scam. So this is what I'm going to talk about later, about how you have to act like your own follower. Like I probably attract people that are like, wow, bullshit. You know what I mean? So I make posts talking about that kind of stuff, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But so I was looking through everything. I don't know why I don't talk about this enough. I was thinking about being like a corrections officer, a firefighter, a couple other things. I went to school for like a minute to do those things. Psychologist, which is basically what we do anyway as coaches. So I'm like, cool. But and all that stuff is like, I didn't love it. I'm trying to live a life I love always, like no regrets at all. And actually like be excited to wake up in the morning and not just like have to be somewhere because somebody told me to on a piece of paper. So since this is like a kind of jumbled story, but like I remember, you know, I was looking at my legs and I'm like, ew, I hate my legs so much. Oh my God, I'm so mean. Whatever, I need to lose weight. I hated the gym. I used to go for like hours and see like no results. And plus all the guys would always try to like talk to me and it was just gross. So I had P90X because I got off an infomercial for like every time I came home from the bar. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning and it would always be on. I probably watched like the P90X infomercial like 20 times. And then one time I was like, if it's on tonight, it's a sign. I'm just going to get it. So I got it that night and it was so much money. It was like, I swear to God, like $500. And I was like a poor little girl. So I don't know. Like when people say 160 is a lot, I'm like, are you serious? I paid so much money when I was a poor little girl. And that was for one program with no Shakeology, you know? So I don't like even accept any of those types of excuses at all. So I did it. And like I said, I mean, I don't know if you guys know this, I hated social media. Before coaching, I didn't even take one selfie. Like if I went on social media and I saw a selfie, I would immediately delete that person. I didn't understand them. I think they were so weird. And I still think that they're weird unless you're working this business. That's why I always tell everybody, don't selfie for free. Like, don't. So I did P90X. I didn't know about the coaching, so I didn't like say anything about it on social media. I just told everybody I worked with I was going to do it and told my husband I'm finishing it. And that was my accountability. And I actually did. I didn't have Shakeology, didn't know about it. I still ate like crap, still did all like the bad stuff, but I did get results and I was like happier and nicer. I think I lost like 10 pounds. And I think I made like one post because I felt, when you start feeling good, you're like, oh my God, I'm taking a picture. So I did it. It was so weird, but I felt like so good for the first time in my life. And my sister was like, how's the whole hairdressing thing going? Because I was still kind of new. I'm like, nah, great. I had a lot to say everybody else. Like, it's so awesome. I'm so blessed. I hated it. So to her, I was like, I don't love it. I wish I could work for Beachbody. And she's like, why don't you? I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Call up Beachbody and ask, if I could work for them? And she's like, no, I actually met some guy at a yoga studio. He seems to be pretty successful. Do you want me to get in touch with him? And she was all into sales at the time and super like geeky. I'm like, I don't care, whatever, if you want to. So she like set me up on a call. It was Keith Callahan. I don't know if you guys know him. He's like probably the richest Beachbody coach there is. But he doesn't have to work. This is like my goal. I'm not trying to be like, I love Amy Silverman and stuff like that, but like, I'm not trying to work my ass off and have like no free time. My business is going to look completely different. It's going to look like Keith's. I want to work hardly ever and literally he makes like $40,000 a week. So that's what I want. And he does it by creating leaders. So my business is, going to be different than all them, but he's like an angel. He doesn't care about number like stars and all that. He just cares about money. So that's like how I teach my team is how to make the most money. But anyway, I didn't know that he was like rich. I didn't even know anything about him. I just was like, for some reason, I like the way he talked to me. I like believed him, and I usually think everything's bullshit. So I was like, what? I was on the call and Patrick's like, how's it going? And I was like, can you actually pass me my credit card? And I signed up with him that minute. And I said to him I was going to be all in, 100%, runner, blah, 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 10 out of 10, coach, awesome. And I totally was not. I was acting like it. And when he talked to me, I was pretending like I was. When he asked what I was reading, I would like make up a book. I would never read. When he would ask me how many people I invited, I would make up a number. All I did was post on social media every day. I have never missed a day and call it a job. And I was like, I'm working so hard. I am so busy. And really, you can like pretend like you're busy and it sucks because you believe it because you're just like scrolling, find a notification, find a message, maybe do one follow-up. And you're like, I was so busy today, that was me forever. And I just like, we ended up moving 2 years into my business, and I was like, I'm a diamond coach. I can move anywhere and make all the money, whatever. And I realized after I left Boston to come to North Carolina, did not have the hairdressing job anymore, did not have the bartending job. I was like, I make nothing as a diamond coach. I just make nothing at all. I had no money for like life, maybe for like food once in a while to go to lunch, but nothing for like rent or anything like that, just like fun, stupid money. And Patrick's job fell through, so it was literally just my diamond coach money, which, guys, if you don't have business builders, and diamond coach is just, you don't make much. You have to create business builders for that, and I can talk about that later. But so I could have either made this an actual business. It's literally $1 million business. I could actually do that, or I could apply at all the bars. I'm not going to go back to hairdressing. I applied at all the bars and I got all the jobs because I worked at the same bar for 10 years and they all wanted me because I just super loyal. And so I chose the best one, and it was mellow mushroom. Actually, it seemed super chill. And I trained the whole entire day. I was just like, I was there, and I remember asking to eat lunch. I was like, I'm starving. Can I like have something to eat? I brought almonds, and she's like, well, I'm like, I have this. And she's like, you can eat it in the closet. Just shut the door. And I was like, okay, cool. So I'm eating my own almonds within a tiny little closet with the door shut. And I was like, this is no life. This is like, I do not want this life. So they even tell me they want me to be a manager because I was like so good. And I was like, I went in the car. They gave me my schedule, and I was like, nope, never went back. Never went back to that place. Hold on. So I cried for like that whole day, and I was like, Patrick, I can't go back. And he's like, you have to let them know. And I was like, no, I'm too scared. But anyway, that day is the day that I decided I need to make this $1 million business. And I'm not in the millionaires club yet, but like I know for a fact I will be, because I'll never ever quit. So I just was like, Patrick was like, don't worry, we'll figure it out. We got a bunch of credit cards and shit for a little while. He said, don't worry, we'll figure it out. And I said, no, like, I'll figure it out. I signed up for this business. I will figure this out. It's going to be my business. So I just sat down that day, like, what do I need to change? And the shitty part is, like, if you guys thought right now, what do I need to change? Like, you know all the answers. You're like, oh, well, I should probably message, like, quadruple the amount of people. You know all the answers. So, like, that's what's so shitty. Like, every time somebody was like, can I have a call with you this week? I need my coaches. I'm like, no. I just say, okay, well, I just looked at your social media. You didn't show up for 2 days this week. Absolutely not. You have to show up every single day. But that's the thing. I always just say, like, what you need to change. Don't just think, I need to call with my coach because then I'll do better. Like, no, you know exactly what you need to do already. You probably need to read more. You probably need to do the scroll stopping photos. You probably need to do some more messages, be more of yourself and stuff like that. You know the answers. So I just said, what do I need to do more of? And like, I knew the answers, even though like the whole like couple years before that, I like couldn't find them, and then I got desperate. So I don't know like what you got to do to become desperate or whatever, but that's when I really had to make this work. So I don't know if you have like an extra job that just like makes you have extra money. You might have to get rid of that job and struggle for a minute with this and actually make this something, because that's the reason why I didn't have a plan B anymore. So I had to make this work. So I don't know. I'm not saying I suggest it, but it helps me work faster and harder. You guys can just do free stuff, go for a walk, go to the beach, actually cook at home and struggle for a little while, and it'll be worth the struggle for sure. That's what I did. So I just said, how can I just be different? How can I do more? And the first thing I always thought of was personal development, because I didn't read. Guys, your posts are going to like be so dumb and like same old shit if you don't read. It's just people aren't really attracted too much, of course it's pictures, to transformations and same old shit, but they're attracted to personal growth. And I know it sounds stupid, but it's 100% the truth. Like if you ever watched me in the beginning, I never ever spoke. If I did, my face would turn red. I would stutter. My first live video, I blacked out because I had the worst anxiety attack. And I kept going. I still did it anyway. And so people saw me grow through that, and I read, like I had to read, say when my family for a little while friggin' deleted me, my whole family. So like, if I didn't read, I would have been a hot mess and had nothing to post about besides negative shit. But now I had to learn about how to get over that. So all my coaches are like, I had nothing to post. I'm like, that means you didn't read today then? Like I am a slow learner, 100% the truth. I can't read 10 pages. I can't. I have to read like 3, and I read until I find a quote that I can resonate with and make it into a post somehow. So I always highlight it, and I'm like, okay, I highlighted it for a reason. Say if it's about how anything like haters, I will somehow make it into a hater that I had and then post a quote at the end, I don't really like posting the quote in the beginning. Sometimes I do, but if you do in the beginning, sometimes people are like, oh, it's a good quote. Next, I want to tell a little bit my story first, then the quote. But so let's see. Hold on. I was thinking like to myself, I already tried, being a Beachbody coach. I already tried, like selling shit, having like Shakeology in my hands, Shakeology cup with the friggin' Shakeology wording on it. I had like the 21-day fix in the background, stuff like that. And that is like a Beachbody coach to me. Those are the people that if they request me on Facebook, I deny them immediately. I don't care about your product. I want to know about how the product helped you, and how it changed you. So I stopped doing that. I was like, I need people to ask me what I'm doing and not be like, oh, Shakeology and she's a Beachbody coach. I could care less, So I created Curiosity. You can get different cool cups, you guys, cool mason jar cups or whatever. Make your shakes look like, oh my God, what is that? Put a couple friggin' sprinkles in it, whatever you gotta do for eye-catching photos. Go outside, even if it is 100 degrees out or if it is 2 degrees out with the snow, and have it in the background. Like, make it a pretty picture, because no one's gonna stop at a dumb shake picture unless it's scroll stopping. So if you're gonna do a shake picture, definitely make it scroll stopping somehow. Like, if you're gonna take a picture inside, if you're gonna do it inside, try not to. Go in front of a window, and then do it, or take a picture of a selfie. But I like the shake ones when they're like this outside, with something pretty on them in a different cup that's not Shakeology. I, instead of like saying all the 21-day fix, lift 4, energize and stuff like that, I don't say anything like that ever. Like, people literally have to be like, so what exactly do you do? And I love that. They're like, so I can see that you're like, you do something, network marketing, I just don't know what it is. I'm like, cool. Thank God, because I don't want somebody to go to Beachbody on Demand, beachbody.com, and then get lift 4 and then get energized and not have a coach and then not have help, and I won't have money. So I like talk about it. Like, instead of saying To Be Mindset, I've been saying my new mindful eating course, and it's been really helping. People like are obsessed with that right now. My mom's doing it, so that's blowing it up too. It's a huge deal because she's super unhealthy. So like lift 4, I've only talked about it. So I'm really weird. I'm different than most coaches. I don't talk about the promotions of new stuff right when it's happening. And I know you probably don't like that, Stephanie, but like, it gives me anxiety being like everybody else. And I just can't do it. I'm like, oh my God. Like when To Be Mindset was coming out, and like all of a sudden all these coaches, like, I won't say names, were like hiding their truth for like years, talking about, I really do like pizza. I really do love all the margaritas. I'm like, oh, so you just you just kept that in for years. And so I'm like, it just freaked me out. So now I'm starting to talk about it. So everybody's volume probably went up. Your volume probably went up like 2 weeks ago, whatever, about the To Be Mindset. Mine's just now starting.
We didn't really do To Be Mindset. We didn't do that well anyway. I didn't understand it. And then I just feel like our team has a very different focus. So lift 4, I think, is going to be more our thing.
I like have to, because Carl Deichler stalks me. So like he would be like, why aren't you talking about the To Be Mindset? Yeah. So I just, whenever he's like ever asked questions, like, listen, I'm not going to promote it when it's all out, because then people have to wait. They all met the coach online office gets all glitchy and stupid. I'm like, I'm going to wait just 2 weeks.
Okay, but hold on. Aren't you and Joel like besties?
Yeah.
Joel's going to be so pissed.
He knows the deal. I don't do shit right away. I don't like that. It freaks me out. But I've been hanging out with Joel and Coeur d'Forest lately, so he'll be happy about that. But no, lift 4, I just did the preview the other day, and I talked about it on my story. I'll definitely be talking about it on my posts, just because that stuff is exciting to me. Like the To Be Mindset, I'm doing it just to do it, but lift 4 is like so exciting to me, so I'll definitely talk about that like a lot. But so yeah, I try to like create curiosity for like 21-day fix or whatever. I won't even say the word 21 day. I'll say 3-week transfer, my 3-week new routine, my workout routine, my 3-week new regimen, or like something that's literally people have to guess what I'm doing. So Anyway, let's see. I tried being like other successful coaches, you know, how taking people's posts and making them your own type shit. And that just doesn't feel right. It didn't feel right. And it wasn't me. And it's just weird. So I tried that. And it didn't work. Like Amy Silverman, all she does is talk about the products. List 4, Shakeology. She can do that because she has that many so many followers, and that she's been a coach for that long, and she doesn't care about that kind of stuff if they go to her or not. Like she just, you know, if I ever did that kind of stuff, I would have no one coming my way. So like I had to stop copying people that I looked up to, you know? So I also tried being super professional. I mean, my husband reread my stuff and send it out. And you guys, if you ever follow me, like you see how weird I am. I say the weirdest stuff. Sometimes it's all jumbled, makes no sense, weird jokes. Like Patty doesn't even get any of my jokes ever. The other day I made the funniest joke and he did not get it. I was talking about to be mindset. I was like, Patrick, I came up with the funniest joke. I was gonna say on my post for To Be Mindset, everybody and their mother is doing it. And I started dying laughing. He was like, just like your mom. I was like, what? A couple people in my challenge group, their mom's doing it too. So anyways, I posted it anyway. And so many people, like whoever thinks it's funny is going to be my people, and the rest, like they're going to be like, this girl's crazy. And I'm like, I don't care. You know, I have so much fun. It's the one thing about me. I will never not have fun with this business. If I want to go to the beach right after this, which I probably will, I will. Like, I'll be fine with like what I did. I'm always happy with where I am. Yeah, let's see. Not professional. So I had to think like, who am I? Like, who am I though? And it takes time to figure out who you are. Obviously, the better you become, the better you attract. And reading will actually really help you find yourself, and going through the programs and stuff like that. Definitely. And showing up every day, you'll be like, get better and better. Okay. But I am super shy. I'm an introvert. I'm not going to hide it. I'm not going to pretend like I'm brave and go on these live videos and pretend like I'm so good at it. Like, I'm not. So people know that now. And I don't pretend like I'm awesome. I'm like, this is me. It's so cool because you can be a hot mess and mess up in your words and still be successful. How cool is that? You know? So I mess up on words, and on my story, if I mess up on them, I still hit send because I'll probably be laughing in the next clip and be like, dude, I can't even talk today. I hate my life. And everyone's just like laughing at me. They're like, you're hilarious, because it's just like, cool. Oh my God, Hayley makes 6 figures, retired her husband, and look at her. She's like not even close to perfect. And that's what I relate to. I remember seeing one of my mentors actually, I love her so much, Colleen. She was so perfect in her videos and all of her trainings that like in my head, I was like, I will never be there. So when I see somebody that's not perfect, I'm like, I can definitely do that, you know? So hit send anyway. I'm super flirty. Like that's that. I'm not going to pretend like I'm not. I'm super confident because I know that this business has changed my life and like it's worth the money. I am tough love, and I don't care if people don't like it or not. I'm a wife, dog mom. I have huge goals, and I'm not afraid to share them. So I said 2 years ago when I actually decided to work the business, I need to blow this shit up. So I did the Gangster Rap Connections. Did you guys ever see that? Raise your hand. Okay, I think almost everybody. So if you haven't, go to the Beachbody Champions page and just like in the search bar, click GRC. So that's like a way to invite people when you're super awkward and nervous and scared and shy. I did that for a whole entire year, and that whole year I still stayed a diamond coach. So like most people would be like, this is not working, like, blah, 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 like whatever. I just never once in my life thought about quitting. So I was like, okay, well, I'm actually doing the work now. So it takes a while. In a year, I'll definitely be where I want to be. I definitely was way farther than where I wanted to be from actually putting the work in. So the Gangster Rap Connections is what I did for that whole year. I'll definitely creep it if you didn't. I'm not going to talk about that right now, but on top of the Gangster Rap Connections, which was basically inviting 26 people every other day to the business, was I focused on attraction marketing. Is this call like getting too long? So I need to hurry the fuck up.
You're good.
I need to focus on attraction marketing because, like I said, I'm super. I'll read the comments after, otherwise you guys will like hate my guts. I am super. I think everything's like scam. I'm not nice. Like I said, I used to delete people. Like still, just right before this call, I was looking through my Instagram. I saw 2 pictures that I didn't like from girls, and I was like, delete them. I deleted them immediately from my Instagram. I'm super like I get bored, quickly. I think everything's scam. I get bored easily. I delete easily. So I have to think like me. Oh my God. So I'm like, what you guys think? What did you stop? Like, what makes you stop scrolling? Do you remember what made you stop scrolling at your coach's picture? So I have to think about that kind of stuff. And I think about my followers are probably the exact same way as me and think the exact same way as me. So I'm like, okay, I need to change shit up. And just so you guys know, I always say this, all my success happened before I had pink hair. So don't think, oh my God, she just can do it because she has pink hair and people think that she's cool with her hair. Like, no, all that happened right before that. So I thought, how can I stand out? What do I stop scrolling at? So guys, obviously you know what you stop scrolling at, like bright photos, transformation photos, pictures that are like outside in the sun and the beach, like anything outside and bright, graphic tees. You guys, everyone stops at graphic tees. If you have a huge ass smile on your face that actually looks real, dogs, cool outfits, hairstyles, tattoos. So that's what I stopped scrolling at. So I had to think, what can I do that's like that? So all of my pictures, you will never see a non-bright picture, basically. Like once in a huge great while from like, F it, like something is better than nothing. You know what I mean? But for the most part, all of my pictures are taken in front of a window. And I try really hard for it not to be the same window because who wants the same background all the friggin' time? No one. So if it's going to be inside, I'll go like in this window and another window in the kitchen window, like no matter where it is, I try to make it be like a different background if I can. But what else? So for eye catching, this is like a lot of information, but for your Instagram guys, I know a lot of you guys do Facebook, but you really should be trying to transition over to Instagram as well. Cause Instagram is like, to me, way more fun and way more, find way cooler people. But you'll find more of your tribe. Like you literally can find your person. And I'll tell you how I did that. But so before I post on Instagram, I try to look, what did I just post? Like, what did I literally just post? Are you fucking serious? I'm such an idiot. Sorry, I deleted something I shouldn't have. So I posted a picture and an up close selfie of me and then a picture in the mirror. So the next picture like has to be outside, a picture of my view, of cool shake view like this. Up a far away selfie. You can do a mirror selfie. You can do up close selfie outside, far away close selfie outside. There's just so many different ways to break up your Instagram because if you have the same friggin' selfie up close, no one will follow you. So always try to break it up. Same thing with a filter. It might not seem like a big deal, but you need to stick to one filter and one filter only. And I'm telling you, I know how girls think. If you go to somebody's Instagram and there's like a black and white, a really bright one, an Instagram filter, a different type of filter, you are going to be like, no, next person, you're not going to follow them. So if you stick to one filter and one filter only, you're going to, for some reason, start creeping. And you're like, well, I can't stop. It's because of the same filter and because of different angles. So definitely I use Visco, VSCO for my filter. I would tell you my exact filter, but it doesn't matter because my skin tone, my hair, my lighting is different than yours. So it took me a whole entire night one night to pick a filter, and I just messed with like picture outside, my view, a mirror view, all the different views, and see if it looked good together. And it took me a little while, but that was like over a year ago, and I still have the same thing. You don't have to think twice about what filter looks the best. You know, you just use the same one. I'm known for pizza, so I would buy pizza shirts from Forever 21 or like Amazon. You can write them off as a business write-off, and everyone would stop at a pizza, type of graphic tee, or a graphic tee that's like something to do with my attitude. People would stop, and the more likes you get, the more conversations that you could have, because you can thank them for liking your stuff. Like, are you just a supporter, or are you trying to join this? Because this is a business and you're inside of my business. Just wondering. So let's see. People are attracted to actual real smiles. So I don't know what you got to do to make yourself laugh in front of a window, but you got to do it. Okay. Transformations, guys. I just did it myself. I just got a 3-week transformation. Go creep it, by the way. It looks so good. But seriously, I didn't drink for 3 weeks. Yeah, it looks so good.
For real?
And I know.
None?
What?
None?
No, for real. I really did. I needed a transformation for lift 4 and everything to come up. Yeah.
Good for you.
And I just, whenever I get a transformation, I blow up with applications and stuff like that.
She's serious.
Oh, you guys should look like up close for real, because those shorts, they're the same shorts, and there was this much room in the back of it now.
You look good.
Thanks. Oh my God. So I did that I did it for me, but I also did it because I want a lot more people to sign up with me. So, for scroll stoppers, you know what I mean? Let's see. Hairstyles. If you guys are like literally wearing the same hair over and over again, same things, always up or always down, or always the same color, or you always wear the same makeup and you never wear makeup, like, think, what can make this person stop? Like, oh, I always have my hair down. So I started, if you guys notice, I started wearing my hair in a huge bun for like a couple times. And I did it because I made people stop. Like, oh, she looks different. She did her hair different. Go on friggin' Pinterest and learn how to do a braid. Do something different for your hair. If you never wear lipstick, put it on for a picture, and they'll stop and read what you have to say. Or get a graphic tee. Something. Get cool earrings. Whatever you gotta do is think what your followers would want to see. I'm not saying you should get a tattoo, but I'm just kidding. Really, 2 really quick tips. When you're taking a picture inside, even outside, try to stop using the selfie picture, the selfie mode, and use the front-facing camera. I mean, the regular camera, this one. It makes the pictures like 100% more clear. So you'll see the difference. Take a selfie picture from put your phone in your window, back up, use a timer, use a selfie one, and then do it the same way and do it timer, back away, and you'll see like, holy shit, it looks so much better in this one.
Even with the X?
Yeah, I mean, I would really try. I don't have the X, so I don't know. But I would totally try. It's a huge, huge difference. Another random little tip, always before every single picture, guys, you have to clean your lens. Like, it's the biggest tip I probably can give you. Otherwise your picture will look blurry and weird and ugly and not scroll stopping. So my husband has learned every time he takes a picture, the first thing he does is like, oh, thank you. Let's see. Angles matter. Basically done. And I'll totally love to answer questions. Be yourself. Guys, like how your husbands or mom or whatever, like, just love you so much for being a weirdo. Oh, shut up, Stephanie. All right, well, forget her. But like, Patrick loves me so much, like probably more than my mom loves me. And it's because I am a weirdo and I'm my true self in front of him. And that's who I want to be with everyone. So that's how I act with everyone. All my stories, I'm literally acting like I'm talking to Patrick. Like, even the inside jokes that we just have, I'll just say them because I don't care. So people can get to know you a little bit on your posts. Like, Cool. She looks perfect. Cool. She's going to the beach. They will not ever really get to know you unless you show yourself every single day. And a good way to do that is from Instagram story. That is how I sign up all of my people. Like all of my people is Instagram story. So don't just think I'm going to try this. You either got to do it or don't. If you do it, you got to do it for like a full year every single day, no matter what. All I got to do is like my Instagram story is my number one priority. All I have to do is share a little bit about my day, something that happened, and then invite them to something, whether it be a challenge group, sneak peek into coaching, to try the Lift 4 workout with me, something like anything. I always have sneak peeks. I always have a challenge group. I just had like a sneak peek into 2B mindset group, whatever. I obviously did not call it that. I called it mental gains group. But anyway, really, if you have questions about Insta story, I would love to answer them. But otherwise, people are going to like kind of know you. And there's too many Instagram girls out there right now for people to kind of know you. You want them to know you. And the way to do that is through Instagram. So I focus that. You guys probably see me only post once a day now, and that's not like I'd much rather post 2 times, but like my Instagram story is more important. And that's where I sign up my people. So if you have questions about that, let me know. And I think that's all. I didn't see if anybody had any questions. I think I saw.
Taylor had a question. She said, do you feel like you have a lot of people coming to you with your following now, or do you still feel you have to reach out to a lot of your prospects? Not just coaches, but challengers too.
So, I mean, it took obviously like the difference between me and you is time. I'm sure you heard that a million times. But so I have more followers. I don't have to reach out as much, but I don't ever assume people are going to come to me. I think that's really dumb. I don't ever think like, oh, I'm the best. People are just going to fill out my application no matter what. So I am still working to find my people always. And I don't even think about it anymore. I don't even consider it work, but like I follow like pink hair hashtags or like finger tattoo hashtags. You know how you can follow hashtags, right? So I'll be scrolling through Instagram and I'll see like a finger tattoo or something. I'm like, oh. So I'll look to see like who else liked that picture, or that girl, I'll comment all over her shit and I'll be like, dude, I love your finger tattoo. I got mine like 2 years ago and it still looks brand new. Yours are sick. Where are you from? And that is me like just, hey, yes. I have my little rainbow one in here. It's totally fading. Oh, I love it. So before I got my rainbow tattoo, this is just me working still. I like really wanted to see rainbow tattoos. So I looked up hashtag rainbow tattoos, and every girl that I wanted to become friends with, I would be like, oh my God, I just was creeping rainbow hashtags and rainbow tattoo hashtags. And I just saw you. You're so cute. I'm getting mine today. I love your idea, where you put it, whatever. I can't wait to see how it comes out. Where are you from? And same thing, like another way to find more people that are like you, or just find people like you. Say if you want to come visit me in Wilmington. And so you're going to be looking up Wilmington hashtags. So you could just message, obviously, look at all the girls you want to become friends with and be like, hey girl, I just creeped the Wilmington hashtag. So I'm going to be visiting one of my friends there in a couple months. I just, whatever, I saw your page. Do you love it there? Something, you can totally be like, hey girl, I just creeped Boulder hashtags. I'm actually going to have like a team retreat for a bunch of my girls. Like that's kind of already telling them in a couple months there. Do you care if I message you in a couple months to ask for some just like eating whatever suggestions? Do you love it there? And it's just like new friends that if you have your attraction marketing on point, like care about what you post, your filters, your angles, being yourself, smiling, getting a transformation, all those people that you're talking to, sending messages to, they're gonna follow you back, but they won't if you don't have your attraction marketing skills down. And it's not like I went to school for it, guys. I just think like my own follower. If I'm bored with something, I will change it up. If I'm getting bored, I'll go buy a friggin' shirt for $3 at 21 day fix. Wow. You know what I mean? Anyways, what else?
I love how you talked about that they need to be reading, that everyone should be reading And even if you don't have time to read long enough to find something to post about.
Yeah.
I don't care if that's like 5 sentences into your book. Read until you have something to post about. I love that you said that. And obviously the curiosity marketing, like we've talked about that before, but make sure everyone is understands. Do not post Shakeology, 21 Day Fix, Beachbody, like gross. Don't post your shaker cups. Don't post your whatever. If you're going to share something, it's okay to like share something in your Musical.ly or something with your Energized tub or something, but don't show that it says Energized. Turn your cup or like turn it around so you can't tell what it is. So people are like, what is that? Like, don't share the actual items. Call it something else, like mom cracker, unicorn blood, or whatever you guys call it. Like everybody calls it something else. And the window, guys. Okay. Do you notice that like I even turned my computer today so that I'm facing the window? Because as soon as you face away from the window, like look how dark I am.
Yeah, no one will stop at that.
Yeah, you've gotta face the window. Like as soon as I'm facing the window, it's like super clear. And if you put your back to the window, it's awful. Don't do that.
Yeah, like you could have the most intense story and you shared it and you were so brave and awesome for sharing it. But if you share it with a picture not facing the window, no one will read it and you'll feel like an idiot. You'll be like, oh my God, nobody cares about my story. But no, they just didn't stop at your picture because it wasn't scroll stopping, nothing to do with you.
Yeah. And especially if you have shitty cameras, like if your phone camera sucks and stuff, because I know that some of the phones just stink, get in a window. Like you've got to like get the best lighting you can possibly get. What else? Don't copy posts. If it's like a scroll, like that one that I said, like about like comment below with a heart, those types of things, like, yeah, I don't care. Post it. But don't copy someone else's story. Your story is not their story. Don't do it. It's of course fine to like get inspiration. It's totally fine to do that, but then write your own story. Don't copy posts. And stop looking up, not stop looking up to people, but stop trying to be people that you look up to. I had to do that with Hayley. Like someone was like, have you watched your stories? I was like, no. So I started watching them. I literally like unfollowed them because I don't follow any other coaches. Don't even follow Hayley. Like I will go look for her. But the thing is, we have very different lives. Like we do. And she's all cute and sexy and posted and like half naked. And I'm all like, oh, cover this up, cover that up. And we just don't have the same style. And I get in that like mindset of like, I'll never have like the curves like her and I won't ever look like that. So I can never be as successful. And that's not how it is. And it's unfair to me. Like I will be as successful. It's time. She's been in this a lot longer than I have. So it's all about time and it's all about consistency and it's all about being you. Like you've got to be you and it's okay, whatever your you is.
It's way more fun and when you're you and like you'll have you, like if you guys ever saw my team, they're 100% talk, act, they're my best friends. But like imagine if I was pretending to be like Amy Silverman, like I would probably have a bunch of like sober people that like, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. Like, so I had to stop unfollowing Amy Silverman and all them. I follow them now because like I know who I am now, but to find myself for a little while, and it will take a little while, but like you have to, it's just so fun being yourself. I feel like it makes the business fun. Like, don't you already have like a shitty job that you don't like? Like, don't you want to like not do that anymore?
Yeah. So, and it's okay also to like, obviously be you, but it's okay to be a better version of you. So like make it attractive. Your house might be a disaster. Clean up the little area you're in or go outside and find a pretty grassy area that doesn't have like broken down trucks in the backyard. Like just find something. It's okay that your life is a disaster right now. It's okay that your house is a disaster right now, whatever, but just make it look attractive. You know what I mean? People want to join someone who kind of has their shit together. They don't.
Yeah, wait, really quick. Another thing I learned is like people, you want to like work from home and all that, but like being in your house all day is not attractive. So go outside. And I'm not just saying do it for the likes, like do it for your life, for your like mental health. So every day, like I'll have to, like for my shake, when I drink my shake, I have no phone. I just take a quick picture of it though. No phone, just music, outside, no matter what. That's like the best break of my life. I'll take my dogs for a walk. If I want to go to the beach, I'll go to the beach. Like you have to take time out of your day for yourself. And also another thing I try to do is like once a month, go out either with a friend or like a tripod and take pictures like at a beach with a brick wall behind you, like different outfits, just so the days that you really don't have time or don't feel like posting anything, you have like a really pretty picture. And all you have to do is read for a minute and you'll find a quote that goes with it. So it's like super simple. But yeah, if yeah, never mind. Go ahead.
No, I love it. I have like a question for you, I guess. You said that you're always happy with where you are. Like whatever you did today, like you're good. You can go to the beach. You can have a good time. How do you, like, do you have non-negotiables every day?
I'm not like as strict as I should be with them, but I just do the things that need to be done that day. Like I just do it. Like every day, I have like a power hour every single morning, Monday through Friday with my girls, like the whole team, and whoever wants to hop on, they can. And I just make sure like, it's not like a power hour like most. I'm not like, did everybody send out 5 friend requests right now? I'm like, what do you have to do right now, you know, to be better today? And some people are like for me today was writing back people that already just signed up. Like it's just whatever it is that day. I don't have like specific, but like little stuff like messaging people and all that, that's like comes natural to me now. So I don't even have to write it down. I don't know.
Yeah.
So everybody's different. I know that you write it down. I need to probably start doing that, but yeah.
I only write it down because I only have 4 hours usually.
I have a question.
Yeah.
When you said the GRC body campaign page, so I haven't added anybody yet and asked them about Beachbody because I'm not sure where to start. I've started posting and getting comfortable with that because I try and do that with my own yoga business, but I don't want to combine the two. I want to keep them separate. So when I'm posting and I don't want to talk about Beachbody out there, like this recognize that we're going to post today, is that something that I should post on my actual Facebook or just in our group message?
So that post the recognition thing, that's just something you need to get in the habit of doing, is recognizing your coaches and challengers. It doesn't mean like, you have to recognize somebody today. I do recognition on Thursday because that's when rank advancements happen and such like that. But like I will recognize people all throughout the week. I don't think that's where you need to start. You're in the new coach training, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so follow the new coach training and do what the new coach training tells you to do. It'll teach you how to invite. It'll teach you how to reach out to people. It'll teach you how to grow your market. So just focus on the new coach training right now.
Yeah, that's what I figured we would do.
Okay.
What's about the GRC Beachbody campaign page? What is that?
The Gangster Rep Connections?
Yeah.
Yeah, go to the Beachbody Champions page.
Okay.
You're not in
Taylor
there yet?
will add you to it.
Okay.
Taylor will add you to that page.
Yeah.
And it's a live call that Hayley did in that page.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I've been watching the videos you've been posting, and it's giving me a lot more encouragement about where to go with it, but I'm just, got to figure out my niche.
Yeah.
One of my friends, she used to be one of my success partners. You should look her up. She's like a yoga freak, and not calling you a freak at all, I swear to God, but like she loves yoga, and she also is successful with this business. Her name's Amber Lanier.
Okay, how do you spell her last name?
Lanier. She's yoga, everything, but she's also Beachbody coach, and she's good at it.
Okay.
And I think you're going to fall in love with Beachbody enough that you won't care if they combined.
Yeah, I guess I'm figuring, like I've been teaching for the last 2 years, but I just started figuring out how to advertise myself and market. I'm not really sure where to go with it, but this Beachbody, doing this is definitely helping me put it together more, and eventually I would love to combine it.
Yeah. We'll work with you on that. Get through that new coach training. That new coach training will really, really teach you everything.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Anybody else have any questions? Nothing for right now. Well, Hayley, thank you so much. She'll respond if anybody sends me a question. If you guys have questions later, I'm sure she'll answer them. So just let me know.
Cool. Who's going to Summit?
What's that?
Summit?
Oh, Summit.
A couple hands. Okay.
Yeah, there's a few people that Meg's going. She's not on camera, but we've got 11 coaches going.
Nice.
Yeah, so it should be fun. We had 3 go last year. So that's a big jump.
Isn't that crazy? Mine was like just me, 2 people, like 20 people, and now we have like almost 50.
That's so cool. That's so cool. I can't wait for next year. We're all staying in the same house this year. So
that's what we did last year. It was so fun. I'm like so sad we can't do it again.
You know what? You should be really jealous because I also have the paparazzi coming with us. But he's coming to see you, so that's fair.
Obviously. All right, guys. Well,
Thank
did
you,
I help? Did I help or what?
For real. For real. I think that everybody got something out of this.
God, thank you.
Thank you so much for jumping on with us. And I'll give you this recording later if you want to share it with your team. But thank you.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye. Anybody have questions for me? Everybody good? Nothing? Okay. All right. Well, then I will talk to you guys all soon. See you guys later.